We heard lately that when Harav Gottlieb was preparing the Sefer Tilmus Levi Yitzchok, the biography of the Rebbe's father, Rabbi Chadakov told him, and obviously it came from the Rebbe, that even little small things are important. In other words, you shouldn't skip anything. Even small things, small protim are important. Sometimes they can be very important. For that we know that Benegea, the Rebbe's father, all little things are important. So I want to mention a small thing that I heard from my Zayde Benegea Rebbe Levi Yitzchok. And that is that he was once going to give a Hechsher on sugar for Pesach. And the way the Seder was there is that they had the sugar cooking in a certain vat, and then the hot sugar would go through a conveyor belt and pass through and come out on the other side, and there it would get packed or whatever it was. When the sugar went through the conveyor belt, it was open. There was hot sugar going through the belt, but it wasn't covered. You could see the sugar going through. And they had a special person standing by that conveyor belt to take care, to make sure everything goes fine. So when Rabbi Leibel Yitzchak came to the company, wanted to see the whole mahalach of the way things go, the whole seder of how the cooking and the preparation of the sugar is. So he went from one place to another. Then he came to the place where the conveyor belt wasn't, the sugar was going through, the hot sugar was going through. And the man was standing there. As he walked in and he looked around, he saw this man, I think it was a goy, so he saw him take out from his pocket a piece of bread, and as the sugar is going through, the hot sugar, he took the piece of bread, stuck it into the sugar, which gives it a taste, and he ate it. So Rabbi Leibel Yitzchak said, how could I give a hechsher here when this could happen? That he could take out bread and put the bread into the sugar, and then I'll give a hechsher for Pesach. So he didn't want to give the hechsher. Now, what happened at the end, whether Lemaise he gave the hechsher because they made changes, or he didn't give the hechsher, I don't know. I also don't know at what period it was. Was it the time that this was a Mesiras Nefesh because he was expected to give a hechsher and the government would pressure him to do it or not? I don't know. Maybe it was a time or not, so it's not maybe a big thing, but still, this is something that my Zayda told me, that this happened, that he was so makbid and everything when he saw this happen. Obviously, he did not give the hechsher for then, and what happened later, like I said, I don't know.